Good evening, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Happy
hello.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday, April 2nd. Wow. Can you believe it? We're in April. Like, this is just mind-boggling that time has flown. So, welcome everybody. Happy Sunday, April 2nd. We are so excited to have you guys all here with us this evening so we can give you this information on the transformation evolution of the P3 experience. We're going monthly, everybody. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Can you believe it, Antonetta?
So excited. Yeah.
It is definitely exciting. Actually, it is quite something that's really funny because this is something that we actually wanted to do from the get-go. But, things have to evolve, things have to change, and it's finally here. It is finally here. So first things first, we are going to be going through the P3 monthly experience. We're going to be explaining to you exactly what that is. We're going to do a brief explanation of who P3 is as well. And then for those of you, some of you might be here for the trip to the Dominican. For those of you who are here for that as well, please hold tight. We will be getting into that conversation as well this evening. But let's start off with the new P3 monthly experience. I'm going to start off by introducing you all to the team. I think that is the most important thing to do.
I got you.
Thank you here. The most important thing to do is Nick sharing the screen over here as well.
Yes, give me a second. Just keep talking.
Excellent. So I'm going to start off by introducing you to us. Who is P3? So P3, the power of three, mind, body, and soul, consists of myself and Nick, our amazing Antonetta, and also Kieran as well. So the four of us came together about a year ago, and we started off with weekend retreats. And these retreats then evolved into just this past year. We had 3 sessions going on from all year, from the summer to the fall to the winter. And we are currently in a winter session right now, which was a 12-week experience. So let's introduce you. We have our lovely, amazing Kieran. Kieran is our nutritionist, our Ayurvedic chef. She's the one that created the meal plan on P3. She comes with so much energy and so much soul, and she feeds our joy every day, and she just wants to feed all of your joy as well. Then next you have Nick, and if I'm going to introduce Nick, I'm going to introduce myself at the same time. I think that would we go hand in hand. The two of us, we've each lost together over 100 pounds. And we've been on this journey for several years now, and finally figuring out that our minds are a huge part of our journey. And we want to make sure that you use your mind to serve you in the best way possible. And then we have our amazing Antonetta, who is, the lovely little redhead that's there on screen. Antonetta is our fitness guru, the you do you woman, lady, entrepreneur. She encourages us to keep moving and to always think in the ways of saying yes to things and being able to prove ourselves wrong, because a lot of times we just need that push, and she's great there. She's right there giving it to us. So I would love to now talk to you about what P3 is. So P3 started off, P3 stands for power of three. And our 3 powers that we totally believe in are the mind, so your mindset, how you talk to yourself; the body, meaning how active are you, but also your physical body, how are you treating it; and the soul meaning deep down inside of our bodies, we need to feed it. We need to feed it with positivity, but we also need to feed it with nutritious and healthy foods that make us that make us feel better and make us heal from inside. So as I mentioned earlier, we started off with P3 as 12-week experience, and we are now evolving into a monthly subscription. So things are changing, but for the best, actually. We are a you do you wellness journey. So we provide you with recipes, with guides, with information for you to make the decision that you want to make on your own journey. We suggest things. We are not doctors in any means. We are not psychiatrists or psychologists. We are real people who have experienced weight loss in our own unique ways, because we've realized how everybody does experience things differently, But when you do it as a community, even if you're all doing little things a little bit different, you get the support that you absolutely need to find success. We are a whole foods, plant-based meal plan. I just want to make sure people realize that 80% of the time. I'm winking at that because Kieran's like, I want you there at 90, but I'll take 80, right, Kate? Exactly. Meaning we strongly encourage people to use whole food, plant-based foods in order to create their everyday meals. We're not saying that you can't have seafood. We're not saying you can't have poultry, but knowing that that is also part of the actual meal plan, the success you will see going towards a whole foods, plant-based diet, and I will use that word here because you are not on a diet here, you are experiencing life. However, the foods that you eat going whole food, plant-based will provide you all the nutrients you absolutely need in order to live the longest life you possibly can. And the very last thing that I want to mention as far as what P3 is not only about the mind, body, and soul, but it's definitely about community. We are a supportive and inclusive wellness and weight loss community, meaning it doesn't matter what religion, what culture, what ethnicity, if you are part of the LGBTQ plus community. As you can see, we have interpreters here. We are trying to be as inclusive as we possibly can because we all struggle with our weight. We all struggle with our mindset. We all struggle trying to be active. But when we're doing it as a group and we're doing it together, it's insane the amount of success you actually start seeing and how much you feel better about yourself.
Let's cut in quickly.
Sure.
For anybody who's watching, if you have questions, Kieran is actually manning the chat. So if you have any questions throughout the session, pop them in chat. She'll try to answer as best as she can. If she misses it, just ask it again a little while later and we'll try to get to all the questions tonight. And remember, at 8 o'clock is going to be an open question session. So if you have any questions you want to ask, vocally, you can wait till then as well.
Perfect. So that is P3 in a nutshell. I think the best way to explain it, we're going to actually now go into what P3 monthly is, and we're going to pass this along to our amazing Antonetta.
Okay, so hi, everybody. So we are extremely excited and proud to announce the evolution of P3. Sorry. So this is something we always wanted to offer and provide. So your feedback and suggestions provided us with the courage and push we needed to move forward with this evolution. So do you mind switching to the next slide for a second? Okay, so we did the poll throughout the evolution of P3, and this is what we've heard. So we heard you loud and clear, and we agree 100% that community support and encouragement are the key to the success of ensuring you live the best and healthiest life possible. Yes, we heard you loud and clear, and we agree 100% that your journey to wellness should include the most natural and organic way based on whole foods that will heal you from within. We heard you again loud and clear, and we agree 100% that movement and activity is important to you, but at your own pace and intensity. We got you. The you do you philosophy is not going anywhere. We are actually going to say it louder for the people in the back to hear us. We will become stronger and better together.
We are all equal. I want every single one of us to understand that. Every single one of us is equal. We all matter. We all want the same thing, and that is a life of love, kindness, longevity, community, fun, wellness, and support.
There are many new and exciting changes, but for the sake of not overwhelming your brain, we will give you a snippet of what is included. So do not panic. All the specific details will be outlined on our website, and we will have an FAQ to help you sort out all of your questions you may have. So here we go. Are you all ready to hear about the new P3 weight loss experience will look like?
I am. I'm definitely ready. And I know all of you are. So we've designed and developed a new improved P3 monthly weight loss experience, okay? Which starts with all of you on May 1st, but that's not all, because launching in September, you'll also be able to sign up for an 85-day P3 boot camp. So look out for more information on the boot camp. We'll be talking about that. So let's get into what the monthly membership is going to actually look like.
So the P3 Loss monthly membership, this what it will include, is what it will look like. So exclusive exclusive Facebook, not Feedbook, exclusive Facebook group for members only, digital support from the P3 team and community, along with monthly fitness challenges. You'll get access to the P3 dashboard, access to recipes. New recipes will be released every month. Access to resource documents, the meal plan, and the meal plan samples, videos and podcasts of monthly events, and monthly weight loss tournament. You also have a chance to win a $50 P3 gift card monthly just by entering your weight and participating in the tournament.
So what else is going to be included in this monthly P3 subscriptions? Every month, not only will we be having everything that Antonetta just mentioned, but there's going to be one special guest per month.
You want to say who's in May?
And in May, we actually have an Olympian coming to speak to us in May, Danielle Kettlewell.
Yes.
And she has quite an amazing story to let you all, her own story is quite amazing as far as how she got to the Olympics. The next thing is you're also going to have a one mindset session with Jean-Luc and Nick, our power chats. Of course,
not every week anymore.
Not every week anymore, but once a month we'll have a power chat with Jean-Luc and Nick. You will actually have once a month an activity and a mobility session with our amazing Antonetta. So the You Do You is coming back. Once a month, you'll also have a health and nutrition session. So Feed Your Joy with Key, of course, back again for more interesting topics. Our Sunday night live chats, the Jean-Luc and Nick Sunday night live chats are coming back. They are coming back, new and improved. More details on that to come. And it's very exciting.
It says one or more.
Right, one or more per month. So it might be there more often. Another cool thing too is on one night of the week, once a month, I'm actually going to be cooking my dinner live with you. Monday through Friday, I'm going to show you guys what I'm one day, Monday. One day a month. I'm going to be picking a night, and you will already have this on a calendar, and I will cook live with all of you. It won't be a prepared recipe, but you will see how I make my meals like on that actual day.
And then you'll have dinner with us.
And then we'll actually be eating dinner with you as well. And then again, as far as Feed Your Joy with Key, one of her cooking sessions once a month will also be included in the monthly subscription. This is the new section, a new part for P3 monthly. This is extremely exciting, and we are so excited to introduce the weekly pop-up free body classes, which is so cool. One class per week that is already scheduled on the body calendar will be provided to all of you as members of P3 to join that class. You'll be able to join and try out all the classes once a week. And experience what a body is. Another thing as well is our one special community event per month. So example, we'll be going for a live walk. We'll have a virtual dance party, possibly cooking live with Key and I. We're actually working with the Toronto Conservation Commissioner and doing maybe some garbage walks, hopefully potentially some tree planting days as well. So there's a lot of things coming to P3 monthly.
And I also wanted to add that we will have sessions throughout the week where you can come and do a live support chat. So we can have, like I'll hold a chat for 30 minutes. Kieran will have like a support chat. Jean-Luc and Nick will have one too. So if you need a place to check in with us and share with us what's going on, if you have any questions, we're going to have like pop-ups throughout the week. So you can join those live sessions and then you can chat with us too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And one other thing that I wanted to remind you as well, and to remind everybody as well, all of these sessions that we are speaking of that are in the monthly are recorded. These will all be put on the dashboard. So if you're not able to attend these sessions live, you will still be able to watch them at your own convenience. However, the pop-up sessions, which are more on the 30-minute pop-up sessions, which Antoinette spoke of, will not be recorded. We will not be recording any of those because there will be multiple of those for you to be able to attend them at different times during the week.
Exactly. So different times, different days. So we can accommodate different time zones, people working. So look out for those schedules, and then you can just pop on whenever you can.
Definitely.
So it's unlimited. You can come anytime you want.
And we're proud to introduce that Sandra Di Domenico is actually also going to be hosting some of those pop-up sessions for us.
So now I'm excited to announce, now let's talk about the 85-day boot camp. Oh my God, which is launching in September. If you guys don't know me by now, I love this part of the program that we're going to be offering. So this will be a new course offered in addition to the monthly membership. So I'll say this again. So this is a new course. It's an 85-day boot camp launching in September. It's an addition to the monthly membership. So this boot camp was designed for those of you who need a more controlled and structured experience. Anyone may sign up for it, active or non-active monthly members. The P3 boot camp is a more regimented experience.
The course will be 85. It's an 85-day course, okay? Complete with a detailed course book with specific day-by-day instructions, what to do, when to do it, why to do it, and how to do it. You're actually going to have courseware, will include an educational, inspirational videos, along with an easy-to-follow online daily checklist. This will be available on the P3 dashboard and will allow you to work at your own time and pace. But remember, you only have 85 days to complete the course. Also available to anyone who registers P3 current members or non-P3 members. It is going to be available for anyone. So if somebody comes in and says, hey, I'm not interested in being a P3 monthly member, but I'd love to try your 85-day boot camp, that is an option. Also included to that is everything that is offered in the monthly membership. So if you are a monthly member, you have access to the P3 dashboard as well. And power up groups. So this is where you're actually going to get into to interact and discuss and share and get more support from your boot camp community. So as you join the boot camp, whoever joins the boot camp together, you become your power up group and you guys, your power group, and you guys support each other through the 85-day boot camp. There are more details to the boot camp to come as well.
I know that there is a lot of information. You're like, oh my God, my brain is overwhelmed. Please don't worry. So you can re-listen to this video. Details are going to be posted on the website. So everything that we're going to be talking right now is going to be in a written format. You can re-watch this video or you can reread it on the website. And if you have any questions, just email us. I know there's a lot of info. There's a lot of exciting things. So the course will be offered only during the following months of the year. So like we said, it's going to launch in September. So the 85-day boot camp that launches in September will end in December. Then another one will happen in October, which will end in January. And then another one launches in January and so forth. So you can see all the dates there. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about that. That will be also included on the website. And we'll, send you information about when the next bootcamp will launch. So once the course ends, access to the dashboard is removed. So you can register for the bootcamp as many times as you want.
So additional resources that will become available as things start to develop. We're actually going to have a reference guide, which will include all the PD3 PDFs, everything. So the meal plan, the activity guides, the how-to guides, the food swap, that will be all included in there. We're actually coming out with a daily journal, which will have a comprehensive daily tracker for all three facets of your wellness journey, meaning food, mindset and activity. So the mind, body, and soul, you will have an actual book that you'll be able to fill out completely. And guess what? Finally coming out, we have one slated for this summer. The very first P3 cookbook is coming out. So keep an eye out for the P3 cookbook as well.
So now you're like, okay, so how much is this all costing? So the P3 monthly membership cost, what is it? It's only $30 per month. So we are offering a promotion for the month of April. So only for the month of April, buy 2, get 2 promo. So get 4 months from May to August for $60. You have to use the promo code before you cash out, and it's P3 April 30 when registering.
So monthly membership cost. So just so we understand, the monthly membership is starting in May. So as of May 1st, you can join at $90 for 4 months with 1 month free. No, that's incorrect.
Yeah, you're not. This is after May 1st.
Sorry. Yes. I apologize. My mistake there. So I apologize. My mistake there. So after May 1st. So let's say after May 1st, if you do not, if you start purchasing your membership after May 1st, starting in May, for new members, when you join, it'll be $90 for 4 months, and 1 month of those is free. Okay. Newly monthly memberships must join in for a 3-month minimum. So that's why it is $90 for the 3 months. You have to join in. If you're a new member, it will cost you $90 for a 3-month minimum membership. As a returning member, you can reactivate your monthly subscription on a month-to-month basis at the regular $30 per month. So this month, and then this monthly membership is an auto renewal. So if you do not let us know if you're interested in canceling, you will automatically get charged an additional $30 at the beginning of the following month.
So for the boot camp cost, it's $90 a course for non-monthly members. So if you're an active monthly member and you want to join the 85-day boot camp, it's going to be $30 per course. So once the 85-day boot camp is completed, your account will automatically add you to the monthly P3 membership unless you email us otherwise.
So if this is something you're interested in, this is the link right here. We can actually post it in the chat no, we won't be able to post it in the chat right now, but it is posted everywhere.
I can try.
Simply go to this link, and you can start registering for the monthly membership, which starts in May. If you are a current P3 member and you are trying to register, please make sure you are logged into your dashboard before registering. If you do not log in, it will not recognize you.
You'll have to restart.
You'll have to start over again. If you are not a monthly member yet and you need to register, just go to this link and register directly. And remember to use the code on the screen. P3 April 30. P3 April 30. By using that code, that's how you will get the buy 2, get 2 free discount. And that code is valid for anyone who is interested who purchases in the month of April only. New members, all new and reoccurring or returning members can use that code.
Perfect. So thank you guys so much. Now we have 6 minutes until we go into part 2 of this presentation. So do you want to answer some questions in the chat?
So there's a few questions that came up in chat that I want to make sure. So the cost is $30 Canadian all in it's just $30 Canadian per month. But of course, if you're signing up today, it'll be 2 months you're paying for, so it'll be $60 Canadian. So if you're already an existing P3 member, like we said, you have to log into your dashboard first and then buy your monthly membership. So it links it all right together, because what happens if you try to do it without it, when you get to a certain screen, you'll say you can't register, you'll have to log in. So you have to restart. So please just log in first and then go purchase the actual product. The boot camp will be the same for the first year. So you guys saw the dates that Antonetta provided for the boot camps. There were 6 different dates. So the first sessions of boot camps will all have the same programming. And you'll see a lot of our books will have, version 1, because next year we'll revisit again, we'll make changes, we'll add new things in. So it'll always be improving, but the first 6 boot camps will be the same. And that's why they're starting at different times, because we've been told one of the feedbacks was that I can't start in September, but I could start in October. So it gives you the option and flexibility to start at different times and having to just start 3 times a year like we were doing with the 12-week experience. So people are asking about the resources. So we're building a lot of stuff right now. We're building a reference guide. We're building a 90-day journal. We'll be able to track things. We are building cookbooks. We are also building actual course documents for the boot camp, as well as a course workwear for the boot camp. So we're working on a lot of different things. I think we're working on 2 cookbooks this year based on our projections right now. So lots of stuff happening on that sense. You see any more questions, Antonetta?
Yeah, so something about was the session's an hour. Our class is going to be an hour again. The classes are we not doing it to half an hour?
No, our regular, like our Feed Your Joy.
Oh, that's okay.
Our
Sorry.
You,
There's so many classes.
Our power chats, those will always be an hour. Our special guest Mondays, those will always be an hour. The only thing that is going to be a half hour is our power up sessions, is what we're calling them. And those are 30-minute wellness check-ins, a way for you to come in and talk to other people at different times of the day and have either speak to Jean-Luc, I am Jean-Luc, Nick or myself, Key, Antonetta, or Sandra Di Domenico.
So for those of you wondering what those are for, we got a lot of feedback saying, I want to be able to share where I'm struggling right now and I don't have a space to actually. So this will allow you, if you're having a struggle that week and you look at the schedule, I can join in at lunchtime. Antonetta's having a session on Tuesday. So you can log in Zoom and she'll be there to actually talk to you. It won't be an actual presentation anymore. These 30-minute sessions are just for you guys to get support when you need it.
Yeah, like even if you have struggles or you want to share something fun, you know what I mean? It's open to anything. So there's no structure. Like it's in terms of structure, there is, but I'm just saying like there's no sessions. It's an open talk forum. And Robin was asking about the American dog. So the cost is $30. However, if you use your American credit card, it will automatically transfer, like it will automatically convert to US funds. So US family members can purchase this product, the service, but it will just be converted into US funds.
Yes, that's why we don't know the price in US, because it's literally whatever the conversion rate on that date for $30
for the institution that you use as well.
Yeah. The meeting times vary, so we can't give you out schedules right now. You'll have to see that when it starts. Like Jean-Luc and Antonetta said, there's one session, instead of having stuff every week, there are stuff almost every day, but one day could be just a session for a body, and the body class could be on one day. So there won't be full hour sessions every single night like we're doing right now. It'll be more varied. It'll be different things happening every single night.
Yes.
And day as well. There's going to be some daytime stuff as well now.
And we will have a month schedule ahead of time. You will actually see an entire month and the times that every session is. So every month will be laid out for you ahead of time. Someone just said 44.
That can't be.
That would
be 2 months.
That would be. Oh yeah, that could be for the 2 months.
That's for 2 months.
Yes.
Instead of 60, it's 44, 46.
As of right now.
As of right now. As of today.
No, so for those of you, when you join a boot camp, you're still a P3 monthly member. We're just saying that because the boot camp is a specialized course, people that are coming from the outside world that are not P3 members, they'll pay $90 to join the boot camp because they're new, they've never done P3, they're coming in. But people who are currently P3 members who want to do the boot camp, you're paying just $30 and your regular monthly rate keeps going forward. You're just getting a discount on the actual course because you guys are already members. You're getting like 75 or 60% off from the actual full price of the course. So I think it's good for now. We can switch to part 2, the trip.
I just want to make sure no one has any other questions.
We'll do that again.
Yeah, and yeah, definitely. We're doing the 8 o'clock questions. I totally forgot. We have more questions at 8. We're here for a little.
Sorry, Jeff says, is the boot camp just like the 90-day experience?
No,
it's totally different. So when you go to, the boot camp is more of a structured, regimented courseware. All the details of what the boot camp is going to list is going to be on the website, but it's an 85-day, more regimented, controlled courseware.
And you can stay tuned for another like info session for
Later
P3
on.
members about the boot camp. We will basically have a session so people understand exactly what the boot camp is.
So Val, in your question with, it says, will sessions be recorded for later as times don't always work for people in Western Canada? All of our sessions will be recorded. Our sessions will also be offered at different times and days to accommodate people around the world. So they will always be recorded as well.
Except for the support sessions. The 30
Right.
minute
The support sessions
are not recorded. Yes. So people were asking, is the bootcamp live online? The bootcamp is more of a course. So when you join the bootcamp, P3 monthly keeps going. So you keep joining these sessions that you're doing monthly with us. Bootcamp just adds you this on Monday, you're eating this. On Tuesday, you're eating this. You're doing this exercise. You're going on this, you're doing this. It's a very structured, regimented, because we were told, some people said, I can't just be you do you. I have to be told what to eat and my portions. So if you're looking for that kind of regimented, really structured program, that's what the bootcamp is going to be. P3 monthly is for all the rest of us who like, you do you. I can eat the meal plan and pick what I want, and I'm okay doing it this way. We're offering now both options because we were told some people need this, some people need that. We all don't lose weight the same way. Okay, ready?
Now let's switch hats.
Woohoo!
From P3 weight loss experience to P3 travel. Here we go. Welcome everybody that just jumped on.
Yes. So hello, everybody. Welcome to the P3 travel experience, destination, fun in the sun with all of us. So we are so excited to tell you guys that we are now planning our next P3 trip. You all saw us in Mexico this past February with 65 of us. There was an amazing trip we had in Mexico. And before we even flew home, we were already like, where are we going next? What are we doing in 2024? And we are so pleased to say that we want you to join us in this fun-filled trip to the Dominican Republic in February of 2024. So you can join our P3 Travel Facebook, P3 Travel Experience Facebook group. The link is right there to stay up to date on, the dates, the excursions, but we're going to be telling you all about that right now. But join the group still because people are sharing information. We're talking about the trip already. So join that Facebook group.
And we also want to welcome our famous travel agent, Colette, to this portion of the night. But so welcome, Colette. Thank you so much. So P3 Travel Experience, we're excited to announce that our next trip is in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, between February 10th and the 17th of next year. And we will be at the Rio Palace, Punta Cana.
So the Rio Palace, Punta Cana, I'm sure all of you are dying to see what it actually looks like. So we're going to pull up a quick video for you right here. And I'm actually going to just do this. So the Rio Palace, Punta Cana. Excellent. So it's located in the idyllic Arena Gorda Beach. The Hotel Rio Palace Punta Cana provides you with a newly renovated and modern feel for a perfect getaway. The resort is it's a 24-hour all-inclusive facility with free Wi-Fi throughout the entire resort, 24-hour room service, 7 restaurants, 4 bars on site, and access to the neighboring Rio resorts. There is a shared nightclub as well as a water sports facility including windsurfing, kayaking, and snorkeling. And we say water sports, there's water slides. We'll talk about that later.
The all-inclusive Hotel Rio Palace Punta Cana complex is surrounded by tropical scenery that will give your stay an exotic touch. The Punta Cana Hotel has more than 600 rooms where you can enjoy the best amenities, such as satellite TV, a safe for your valuables, a coffee maker, a mini bar with a beverage dispenser, a sofa, and a balcony or terrace, to name just a few. You will also enjoy 3 outdoor swimming pools, a children's pool with slides, and direct access to the beach with beachside wait service is also included.
This all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana has several restaurants that offer you an authentic gastronomic experience. You can savor authentic American buffet breakfast, their Italian, Spanish, Japanese, and fusion cuisine, or enjoy a wonderful dinner at the steakhouse located in the pool area. Additionally, the 4 bars at the Hotel Riu Palace Punta Cana, one of them by the pool, have all types of beverages, snacks, and appetizers available at any time of day.
Entertainment at this resort is guaranteed thanks to the program of daytime and evening activities. Adults will be delighted by the best shows and live music, and children will have fun with the Riu Lands Kids Club. Plus, the most active guests will be able to work out in the gym or go to the beach to enjoy the most popular aquatic sports. And those looking for maximum relaxation will have the Renova Spa, where you can sign up for quality treatments to feel completely renewed.
So the Hotel Punta Cana is located inside the Riu Resorts in Punta Cana, where you'll find countless amenities and facilities, like free admission to Splash Water World, which we're pulling up a video right now. So you actually get this included in the resort, which is absolutely amazing. It's their own on-site water park, including free fall slides, a body vortex, and the Pacha Disco for getting a taste of the best evening atmosphere.
So let's just take a second to look at this water slide, which is kind of cool, before we go into talking about the Riu party. As you know, it's all about night entertainment. Like, let's be serious. I know, look at this. This is awesome. I love this. So that's basically what the Splash Water World looks like in Punta Cana. So now I think that's pretty cool. So now I think we're going to go into talking about the Riu party. Let's do this. So do you like going to top parties on your holidays? The Riu party is made for you. Dance to the rhythm of top DJs and be carried away by the shows and performances offered at each party. These are 18 plus experiences are offered 4 times per week in a spectacular pool area, the party with party waiting pool and infinity pool with swim up bar. So the basically Riu party is there's like a pool in there too, and then there's like nightly entertainment if you want to dance around and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
So as was already mentioned, but I just want to reiterate. So the Riu Hotels and Resorts offer a really lot of possibilities of enjoying incredible facilities with numerous of aquatic attractions, things to experience, new thrills during your Riu holiday. Like we just showed you, Splash Water World is included, and they actually have snacks, soft drinks, and juices that are available as well.
And also all your someone's asking in chat, your drinks. Yes, it's an all-inclusive resort. All your alcohol, everything.
Food, alcohol, the prices that we will be telling you later on in the presentation include everything.
I'm just starting a slideshow, so sorry.
Yeah, so let's just put up the junior suites so you can just see how the room looks like. But why would you want to join us in Punta Cana? So why would you want to join us? Number 1, week of sun, fun, and adventure. Number 2, making memories and strengthening friendships. Number 3, daily body classes and group beach walks are offered. They're recommended, but they're not mandatory. Going on excursions together or on your own. 1 group dinner with all of us. Hanging out around the pool or on the beach with new friends. Nightly entertainment either at the resort or walking over to the Riu party. Wait. We don't understand why you're not thinking of joining us. So why wouldn't you want to join us in Punta Cana? So that's basically the reasons why. And there's one other thing I wanted to mention about the resort. It's accessible to everyone. So there's elevators to get to your rooms. The pools have a ramp. So if you have any discomfort in your knees, There's a ramp there, so it's very exclusive. It's very inclusive to everybody and has accommodations for everyone. So I think we are passing this over to the one and only Colette.
Passing the torch to Colette from Clarkway Travel.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you, everybody, for your time this evening as I talk to you a little bit about the logistics of traveling to beautiful Punta Cana. If you haven't been there before, it is an incredible destination. I've stayed on this complex as well, and the RIU does a fantastic job, so you'll really love it, in addition to being among the most amazing of people. So for those of you coming from Toronto, it's a nice, easy 4.5-hour flight to Punta Cana. I have arranged for a number of alternate gateways across Canada, all offering nonstop and direct flights with Sunwing. The resort is only a half an hour from the airport, so once you have arrived, it's a nice and quick scoot over there, and with an all-inclusive package, your transfer is included. The Dominican Republic does not require that you be vaccinated for this trip. However, if you're not vaccinated, just let me know and I'll go through with you any of the requirements that there will be to enter the country. But you do require a valid passport. Canadian passport holders, your passport must be valid at least 6 months beyond your return date. If you have a passport that is not Canadian, again, just let me know and I will go through those requirements with you to make sure that you're all set and ready before you go. You'll be happy to know there is no more requirement for testing for COVID, either to go down or to return to Canada. As well, it is no longer mandatory to complete the Arrive Can app. You can opt to do this so that it's one step done before you arrive back into Canada, or you can simply do it once you arrive back home. For those of you traveling internationally, again, just let me know and I can help pair, flights for you, customize your travel and make sure that you're together with the group. The Dominican has implemented a pre-arrival form. So regardless of where you're coming from, prior to arriving into the Dominican, there will be an online form. It used to be a little card that you would fill out before you arrive in the country. Now it's all digital. So I'll be helping you out with that in terms of how to access that and make sure that that's complete before you arrive. But once you're there, everything will be nice and smooth. Returning home or departing from Dominican, the country does require or does have a departure tax. Now, Sunwing does not include this departure tax with their package pricing. So everybody will be paying $20 US locally in cash when you're leaving to come home. That information will be with your travel documents anyhow, but just as a heads up. Tourist cards to enter the country are included with the package pricing, so that Sunwing will provide for you. If there are any infants coming, traveling, they're sitting in the lap. If you're not having them on a seat in their own seat on the plane, they will have to pay for their own tourist card. That's the only difference there. I'm seeing a few comments about single supplements and things like that. All different types of pricing is available. So if there is something that we don't see on one of the slides coming up, let me know. I will get you the appropriate pricing. Next slide, please. So for those of you who will be traveling on the all-inclusive Sunwing package, Sunwing does include now one checked bag and one personal item. A personal item is something small like a purse or a camera bag or a laptop bag. I used a beach bag the last time I went, but something small that you can carry onto the aircraft. If you prefer to bring a carry-on luggage, they are charging for that. It is additional $25 per direction. Next slide, please. When we are looking at all-inclusive package pricing, the rates are in Canadian dollars. They do include round-trip airfare from the gateway indicated, 7 nights all-inclusive accommodation, any applicable taxes and fees other than those which I had already pointed out that are not included, and the round trip airport transfers. Those are shared transfers, similar to what some of you would have experienced in Mexico, but shared transfers to the resort. Next slide, please. So the next set of slides will highlight dates and pricing from a number of gateways across Canada. All the pricing listed here is in Canadian dollars and does include all the package inclusions that we mentioned, and is based on double occupancy. So again, if you are looking to book a room on your own or with 3 people or a family, if you would like different dates, if you would like a longer or a shorter stay, if you would like to share with somebody who is coming from one city and you're coming from another, if you're not coming from Canada at all and you want alternate arrangements, just let me know. I can help you with all of that. I can do it customized, I can tailor it, still get you a discount on the resort and include you with the group. So you just let me know what your needs are and I am here to help.
And I just want to cut in just a quick second for people wondering. There's actually a form for you guys to fill out. So at the end of the session, there will be a form for anybody interested about the trip. You fill out the form with all your details, where you're coming from, if you want a roommate, if you want insurance, if your name, everything's going to be on this form. You submit it and then call that. We'll get back to you. So any of your questions about, can I do this? Can I do that? You can ask all those questions on that form and call that. We'll do an individual consultation with you to give you what you need for the trip.
Thank you so much. That's perfect. So this one, this slide here highlights the Ottawa dates and pricing. We have Halifax, also leaving on Montreal.
Sorry, can we go back to Toronto and just actually take a second and just read it?
Absolutely, my apologies. So from Toronto, the trip is departing on February the 10th for 7 nights. A junior suite will be 2,358 Canadian dollars per adult based on double occupancy. From Ottawa, the package departs on February 10th for 7 nights, also in a junior suite, $2,208 Canadian per adult based on double occupancy. From Halifax, the package departs February 10th for 7 nights in a junior suite, $2,258 Canadian per adult based on double occupancy. From Montreal, package is departing February 10th for 7 nights in a junior suite, $2,188 Canadian per adult based on double occupancy. Now from Winnipeg, Sunwing offers a schedule departing on February 11th for 7 nights. The junior suite is $2,428 Canadian per adult based on double occupancy. From Vancouver, Sunwing is offering the package departing on February 12th. In a junior suite, it is $2,408 Canadian per adult based on double occupancy. From Edmonton, Sunwing's program also departs on February 12th. 7 nights in a junior suite is $2,398 Canadian per adult based on double occupancy. From Calgary, the package is also departing February 12th for 7 nights in a junior suite. Pricing is $2,418 Canadian per adult based on double occupancy. Now, when making your booking, a deposit of $200 Canadian per person is required. The rates that I have mentioned are valid until April 22nd. Once you have booked, your deposit is fully non-refundable. Changes, if you were to make any changes, they would have to be within the rules that Sunwing outlines to me. And I will liaise with them and help you out in any way, shape, or form. But Sunwing does charge change fees and things like that. So if there is something that we need to change, just let me know. And depending on when the request comes through, I'll let you know what fees might be associated with that. Note that Sunwing, just as with all the all-inclusive carriers like Air Canada, WestJet, and Transat, all your flight times, airlines, type of aircraft, as well as itineraries are subject to change with or without notice. That just lets you know that right now, I mean, it's so far in advance. Sunwing doesn't have their flight times out. They don't have their, so I don't have a specific time for you, but that will be coming out. They might originally come with one size of plane. They might switch it to another size of plane. Those are all very operational changes, but those can arise, and I will of course keep you up to date on those. Travel insurance is one thing that is not included in the package price, but it is strongly recommended that I recommend that you protect your investment and then protect yourselves while you're away as well. So things, some of you might already have coverage, and that is wonderful. No sense in being insured twice. But if you don't have insurance, or if you do have some and you're not sure what you have, I strongly recommend you check to make sure you have full coverage for trip cancellation in case you are unable to go prior to leaving your home. Trip interruption, if you have to come home in an emergency earlier than when you originally planned. Out of country medical, so if you needed medical assistance in destination. Baggage, which includes baggage delay, baggage loss, or baggage damage. With a delay, they'll actually give you a budget to go and purchase some items until your bags have arrived. And if they are lost or if the items are stolen, there is a procedure to open a claim for those. Trip accident, flight accident, as well as flight delay coverage. So flight delay, if there's for some reason your flight is delayed coming down into Punta Cana, they'll recoup you whatever costs it takes, that are incurred before you leave Canada, as well as the unused time in the Dominican, or if your flight home is delayed. So if there is a snowstorm and, you're kind of stuck in the sun an extra day, it'll cover your food, accommodations, phone calls, taxis, things like that. So sometimes it's good just to take a good look at what you are already covered for. And then if you don't have any of these particular items, let me know. I can customize it, and you can top it up to ensure you have full coverage. Next slide, please. And that brings me to the end of my set information, but I do see that some people had a few other questions in terms of extra legroom seating and things like that on the plane. Absolutely, all of those individual and customizable things can be done. Just bring those to my attention whatever your needs are. If you have allergies, if you have needs for the room, accessibility, or the flight, anything like that, just let me know, and I will work with you to make sure that this is the most relaxing and most enjoyable vacation possible.
So for anybody who's asking in chat, thank you, Colette, for sharing all of those details with us. So for those of you in chat having any questions, the form, the URL that I just gave you, that's where you go for everything for Colette. Her email, her calendar, you can actually book a meeting with her right now. If you go to that link, you can actually click on her calendar and book a meeting with her online through phone call. If you're not sure if you want to join, but you just want to ask her questions, fill out the form, put your information in so that she knows, because there is limited space. We want to warn you, this is a first come, first serve. There's 300 people that signed up to the group and Facebook to possibly come on this trip. So if their husbands are coming along with them, there's 600 people that are interested in this. We have limited spots. So if you're interested, submit the form, get your name in the queue so that Colette can have your name in line so that you know you're already in the queue. And then any questions you have about traveling, you want a roommate, you want a friend in another town, you want extra legroom, you want to have a pink unicorn fly on the plane with you, any requests that you want to find out, ask Colette. She'll let you know if you can bring a unicorn.
And I do want to reiterate, if you filling out this form does not mean you have booked the trip.
No.
You filling out this form simply tells Colette that you are interested, that you are seeking information, and then only when you have made the deposit, if I'm not mistaken, right, yes. Colette?
Yes. Yeah, well, you'll be considered confirmed once I have your full passport information. So all the information from the form as well as a payment together.
Yeah, so I just wanted to reiterate a few things. So the pricing that we've offered, it's group rate pricing, and that is valid, as Colette was saying, up until April 22nd. So we highly recommend that you guys take time to take a picture of this link, so you can submit your form. And we do have limited space. So to avoid any disappointments, you have about 20 days to think about this and submit your deposit in order to save your spot. Take a second and read the entire form, because there's a lot of information.
I was going to
there.
show them. I was going to show them, Antoinette. So I'm sure
Okay.
I have it on screen right now. So
Okay, so let's show the form.
So this is what-
If we can just speak a little bit slower, there's a couple of people messaging me and saying it's going a bit too fast. So if you can just read a little bit.
One second, just to answer one of the questions. The trip to the Dominican is open to everyone. You do not have to be a P3 member to participate in this. You may share this experience with anybody in your life who you want to bring along, or if you don't want to go and you know somebody who else who might want to go, share it with them. You don't have to be part of P3 to enjoy this.
Thank you.
So when you go to the link, it actually has the entire presentation we just went through is right here. So if you're looking to read, if you missed something we talked about, it's all on the dashboard, right on the website page I just shared with you guys. So just go on here, you'll see all the information we just shared with you. And then below, you'll see here, you can actually click on this link here. It says Calendly. What it does is actually load up a calendar where you can actually book with Colette. So you just select it, find your time slot, and actually book a time to actually have you and her call each other.
If you need it,
also,
you don't have to.
You don't have to. This is an option. You know, there's an option. You can also, or you can call her, email her, or the quickest way is submit the form. It's right here. Has your address, phone, email, all the information you need, your room arrangements, your traveler information, if you need a roommate, if you want insurance, where you're flying out from, any additional information. So if you're looking for extra leg room or a different seat, put that in here. And it's just use this form to get your name on the list. And then Colette will get a hold of you to work with you.
I want to reiterate a question that was in the chat. Final payment is not due usually. When is final payment due, Colette? I'll let you answer that question.
Thanks. The final payment isn't until December the 6th.
So you got a long time.
A long time.
The deposit is due by
April 22nd.
The deposit is due at the time of booking. Yeah. So if you, whenever you want me to confirm your spot, the deposit would be due at that time. The prices are guaranteed until April 22nd, based on the number of spots that you've secured. So either A, let's say you can't book by April 22nd, that's okay. Contact me and I'll get you the best group price at that time. Option two, or if the seats are, if the space that the P3 team has secured is full, that's okay. Contact me and I will get you the best available group space at that time. So whenever is the right time for you, let me know. And but I can only guarantee the pricing on the screen for whichever comes first, April 22nd or the maximum number of seats.
Yeah, and I just want to mention it again, if you go into the P3 website, and go to the portion where the travel is, Colette's information is there, her email, and you can also book a time if you need to, but all the information is in the form. So fill out the form and if you have any questions, you can do it there. In terms of if you want to fly out of a different country, that would have to be with Colette and she will send you quotes for that. If you need a roommate, yes, we will help you. That's one of the questions in the form. And then we will look at that and we'll try to partner you up with someone else. But that's about it. But everything
Can we answer one more time? How much does it cost for this trip from Toronto?
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Colette.
No, it's okay. Sorry. You go ahead.
$23.98. If I'm right? Did I guess right?
23.58. Yeah.
Oh my God, am I coming down? Bob Barker, where is, oh, he's gone. Drew Carey, where
You
did Drew
were
Carey?
wrong, 58.
Oh,
And just to be clear, Colette, we have to give you our deposit by no later, a deposit of $200, non-refundable, by no later than April 22nd, if we want to go on this trip, and final payments are due in December 2023.
Correct. So in order to secure your spot, yes, I will need a deposit of $200, non-refundable. That deposit needs to be made before April 22nd in order to guarantee this price. The final payment following that deposit, you won't have to supply any further funds until December the 6th. So as long as your trip is paid in full by December 6th, that's fine. If you want, you know, we'll probably be doing it within that week leading up to it, but yeah, well, as long as I have it by December 6th, it's perfect. Absolutely. And for anybody who is looking for a room on your own, I know all the pricing I gave was based on double occupancy. If anybody would prefer a room on their own, absolutely, just tick the box on the registration form and I will be sending you immediately pricing based on single occupancy.
And there's triple. There's
Sorry.
triple as well. If people are looking for triple,
Yep.
you can look for triple occupancy as well. So that's an option as well.
Colette, once people book an appointment with you, you will call them at your convenience, correct?
They will actually book a specific time.
Right,
and
but
so
sorry,
that
I
time will
didn't
be
mean
for
by
us.
your convenience. I mean, you will make the phone call to them.
No,
will not call
they
you.
call Colette. They will
Yeah.
be calling Colette.
Okay, so you book an appointment with Colette on her calendar and then follow up with the phone call.
That's right.
They
When
call
you
you.
book. Yes.
Yes.
So can we address Angela's comment? So
Yes.
Angela's comment about group savings. So there's a lot of things to be said as a group. We cannot have 300 people. There's a limited amount of people that we can bring as a group, that Sunwing allows us to bring as a group. And there's a lot of benefits of coming as a group because we're all doing everything together. But she did mention, I'm not sure if this is the correct information, but Angela did mention, so there's only $77 group savings. That's something you need to pop. I'm not sure if that's right or wrong, but it's not 300 people. The maximum is way less than that. But by all means, do you want to address that?
So group rates are based on a contract that Sunwing makes with the RIU. So it's something that they work on together that, you know, Sunwing went to the RIU and said, this is what P3 is looking to do. And this is the pricing that Sunwing and RIU came up with together. They took into consideration how many people are coming and all of your needs. Now it's not always just a price point. You're always, you know, I'm also giving you complimentary seat selection and standard seats like I did last time, and then a few other group perks that kind of come in as the booking process goes along.
Right. Sorry. Can we reiterate the perks? Because I really want to address that.
You really want to? Sorry.
Address the perks as a group. I just want to make sure that Angela understands.
Oh, okay, absolutely. So you as a group will have a preferential room allotment. So the RIU is working and like they're going to see that you're coming in all together and you will be grouped all together in terms of your room allotments. They will also be doing like your group check-in together, which is a benefit. They do your transfer, so they're putting you all together on the transfer, so that they're basically not keeping you, that you're not separating. You do have a discounted rate included with any as at the end of this month. Sorry, there was a save $400 per couple if we booked before April 22nd. So that's included in this package pricing. As well as I'm doing complimentary seat selection for you, and I waive with any group. I always waive my professional service fee. So in addition to, so you get all of the services with less of the cost, which is really amazing.
Thank you. Awesome.
You're welcome.
There's another good question in the chat there, Colette. Someone's saying, if we make our $200 deposit, can we make monthly payments until December 2023?
Absolutely. I'm here to help. I don't charge anything extra for that. I know a lot of other places will, but I don't. You just let me know and I help to or arrange it with you directly. So not to worry. If anyone wants to make any type of payment plan, by all means.
Cool.
Uh,
So,
any other questions?
again, if there's more questions, if anyone wants to raise a hand or anything like that, let us know in chat if there's any more questions.
I did see a question from someone asking about P3 monthly, so I was gonna wait to make
Yes.
sure. So there was a question about P3 monthly, but is there any other travel questions right now that we?
Or any questions?
Yes.
Any questions? Put them in
So
chat.
as far as the P3 monthly chat question that was asked, when do we need to join in order to be to start in May as a monthly member? In order to take advantage of the buy two get two free, you have until April 30th to register for that. However, after that, you can start subscribing to the monthly plan. If you're not able to do it in April, you can do it in May and June. You can start subscribing to the monthly plan.
So
Can one of you,
ask-
can you
Okay.
repeat the cost, the way the monthly program works with regards to payment, as
Yeah.
well as the boot camp and how that is linked to the monthly?
I think we can hold off on the boot camp.
That's not till
because the boot camp's
September.
not happening till September. So let's not confuse the boot camp addition to just the monthly. I think let's just focus on the monthly because that's what's starting first.
Good idea.
So as far as monthly goes, if you are already a P3 member, if you have participated in P3, you can sign up now. Anyone can sign up in the month of April and receive the buy two, get two free. So if you purchase 2 months, you will have membership until the end of August. So you have May, June, July, and August, and that will cost you $60 for the 4 months. If you are a new member in May, starting in May, if you are a new member who has never been a monthly member or has never participated in any P3 experiences in the past, you will be paying $90 for 4 months. You are required, not unfortunately, you must participate for 3 months in order to register with P3 monthly. The first time you register, it is a minimum of 3 months registration.
After 4 months, you go right to monthly membership fees. So every month is $30. So the first of every month subsequently after your membership, the first 4 months, you'll then start getting charged $30 a month to be a monthly member until you let us know that you want to leave or cancel your membership.
If at any point in time during your membership, you decided to say, you know what, I can't do it this month, and you reach out and cancel your membership, in a few months, if you decide to re-establish membership, you will be going back to just $30 a month.
You don't have to do
You don't have to, again, subscribe to the initial 3-month subscription because you have been a past member.
So someone was asking about what if my friend's I'm flying from Toronto, my friend's flying from Vancouver. It's 2 separate dates. You'll have to ask Colette that question in terms of if you're flying from different cities and your dates aren't matching up, you'll have to coordinate that with her. There's not going to be an easy answer to that in this call right now. It's going to be more of a specific situation.
There was a bathroom question. I remembered someone asked, are the bathrooms are they like in Mexico where they were open? No, there are doors to the bathrooms.
There's a reason we changed.
There's doors. And so the bathrooms are private. They're not open. They're not an open space.
Well, the toilet was always had its own
Yes.
room, bath, but I'm just saying like
The
showers.
showers and everything. Yeah.
So Rosie was asking about, do I need to call Colette if I already submitted the form? No. The form is your way in. The form is actually your queue line. It's actually like if you want to call that and schedule her calendly, submit the form anyway. This is your lineup. You're lining up. You're saying, I'm 4th, I'm 10th, I'm 11th. Because remember, we only have limited spots. So if you're interested and you're still not sure if you want to fully book yet, but you're interested, submit your name, get your name in that rotation. So you can then start talking to Colette and ask her all your questions, all your specifics, things that you need for your trip specifically. You can work that out with her. Trying to look at the other questions. So how far
Is Francine's question about your program or the trip, if you don't mind?
I'm assuming it's for our P3. So for P3, you have to let us know the month before. So if you're nearing the end of the month, and if it's April 30th and you have not told us you're canceling your membership, and then May 1st comes along, you get charged. That month is not refundable. That means you won't be paying the subsequent month. So you have to let us know within the previous month for us to cancel for you for the following month.
And do you want to answer that question for the trip as well? Just in case if it was trip related?
If it is trip related, the deposit is non-refundable. And then once you make final payment, that would be non-refundable as well. Sunway, yeah. So when you make the booking, the terms and conditions will be outlined.
And someone was asking about singles rate. So to get those rates, please just send a message to Colette. And if it's a simple question that you have, she might just respond to you an email saying, hey, here's the rate. Just put your name in the form. Remember, guys, there's 300 people interested in this. So there's going to be a lot of permutations in how this trip's going to go. So please use the form. I already see some coming in, but keep submitting them because that's the best way for us to get you started on this process.
Post the trip
form again.
form
Okay, I'm
again.
putting the trip form again.
Just take a picture of it. So grab your phones, everyone, and take a picture of the link so you guys have it.
And also later tonight, the link will be available on the website, p3experience.com. So just go there as well.
And another thing as well, the PowerPoint presentation that we showed this evening for the trip is embedded, will be embedded, or is embedded on the website as well. So you'll be able to read through all of the details that we showed you and watch the videos again as well.
Anything else?
We know we've overwhelmed you with a lot of information this evening, so please do not worry if you have questions or if you have anything. As we mentioned, you can email us at admin@p3experience.com for any monthly P3 monthly subscription questions. You can reach out to Colette by filling out the form. That's the best way to reach out to the easiest way to reach out to Colette. But there are multiple other ways. Her info, as we mentioned, is already on the website. So please don't feel like you have any stupid questions, because there's no such thing. If you have a question, it's not stupid. It's a valid question, and you should be able to get the answer to it.
Absolutely. I'd rather all questions be asked now than at a time when it was too late and too much of a surprise. So please definitely ask me.
And
there's a link for P3 monthly for those who are looking for that.
I just want to say, I know I was part of organizing the last trip, and I'll just say this. It was one of the most memorable trips I've ever been on. And I've been on a lot of trips, but that trip, I'll be honest with you, to be in a beautiful, to have beautiful scenery with the most amazing community was priceless. Absolutely priceless.
I guess.
That's
Okay,
it.
so if there's no other, there's a question.
There's a question.
My mom.
Oh no.
I'm scared.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now we
Okay.
can.
Okay. I just want to mention that for people, if they're thinking of taking the insurance, I had to use the insurance last time because I couldn't go. And it was just like 10 days before the trip. And like when I submit, I just have to submit the slip that the doctor gave me written saying that I couldn't go. And I submit that. And then I got the cancellation from Colette. And as soon as I send the information, like the receipt, within the 2 days, the money was back in my bank account, the full amount.
Thanks for sharing that, Mom. That was awesome. So it goes to show you that having the insurance is beneficial.
I'm hoping it's okay. Share this story, Val. Val, you just commented. So Val came with us in Mexico, and Jean-Luc and Nick wanted to go ziplining, and so Val ziplined with us. So did Lynn Bourdage, who's afraid of heights. So did Ann Chandler for the first time ever. So many people did something out of their comfort zone on this trip.
And I want everyone to say all ages are welcome. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. If you have children and you want to bring your children with you, we will never say no. This is a trip for a community to go together and enjoy fun time in the sun. So never feel like I'm too old or I'm too young or I can't do this.
Well, our motto at Explore was we never left anyone behind.
No man left behind.
We did everything together. We walked through
and again, I think the big thing to reiterate, and I think Antonetta would probably support this as well, is the sense that it is a you do you type of trip. If you want to come on this trip and not participate in anything and just sit on the beach and have your cocktails and enjoy the sun, that's exactly what you get to do. But if you are someone who wants to be a little bit more active and be part of the events and the entertainment, you'll have other people to do it with, so you're never alone.
Or you have a secret desire to do something kind of extreme with us, go do something you've never done. And what chance do you have to go do this experience with other people to encourage you and push you to do something that you've never done before?
We'll be on the water slides almost every day.
Oh, definitely me. I love
Every
water
day.
slides.
I would encourage
Awesome.
everybody to take advantage of the P3 monthly, and not just for yourself, but please share what we've just shared with you. Please share it with somebody you know and somebody you love, because we all know somebody who either wants to lose weight, needs to lose weight, needs to look after their health or improve their health in some way, shape, and form, or needs some community support. We all know somebody who needs something, and the P3 weight loss experience encompasses a lot for a great many. You don't only have to join the monthly for the meal plan. You don't even have to do the food. You can just join for the community. So share. Many of you have had wonderful experiences with us. Share with your loved ones what we are offering so that more people can benefit.
We have a question from Maria, actually. Yeah, so hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Actually, let Pam interpret.
Yeah.
Because I can't see
Well,
correctly.
she can.
Yeah.
It's on screen.
She has to unmute herself.
Oh, right. She can. Yeah.
There we go. So I had a question about the $200 deposit. So like if like you had mentioned, like I'm not able to pay it in full, but if I'm able to make monthly payments to the P3 travel experience, that's something that we can set up. We can make monthly payments.
And is it directly to Colette, or is it just going into a savings?
For the trip, the $200 goes, well, it depends how you're paying. If you're paying with a credit card, it goes directly to Sunwing. If you're paying with an e-transfer, it goes into a TICO secured savings account that goes to Sunwing, just via our agency. And so the 200 is once I have the 200, then I can create the booking, and then you can pay monthly from then on. Does that help? Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, it does. Thank you very much for that.
Any other questions? So yeah, Lorna said in chat, that's what she did for Mexico. She did e-transfer monthly. So you have an option to do that.
I didn't even know they did that last time. So look at that. I'm learning something new myself.
I always have a new trick up my sleeve.
So if there's no other questions, again, you can reach out to us via email. You can post in the group. A lot of these links will be starting to share starting tomorrow. So you'll see them appearing. So if you haven't grabbed it tonight, it'll also be emailed to you. So if you registered the link, we're going to pick a winner, not tonight, but someone will be winning 4 months free of P3. So we'll be picking that later this week.
And don't forget, you will get a copy of this video emailed to you. So you'll be able to rewatch this session if there's anything that you think you might have missed.
Are we good?
Yeah, someone asked what the amount of people were allowed. What is our allotment of people on the trip?
Each location has different amounts. So each location has different amounts, but I'm not sure.
We'll let the expert answer that question.
So from Toronto, there are 100 spots that have been reserved. And then for the additional gateways, there are 12 seats from Calgary. There are 12 seats from Edmonton, 20 seats from Halifax, 20 seats from Montreal, 12 seats from Ottawa, 10 seats from Vancouver, and 10 seats from Winnipeg. That doesn't mean that's all we can get, but those are what are guaranteed for the pricing. And then if we need more.
To answer Francine's question, as we said, the P3 travel experience is open to everyone. So the seats that Colette is mentioning are simply seats booked for the P3 travel experience, but not necessarily for P3 people. Anybody from anywhere can come on this experience with us, P3 or not.
There was a question from Heather asking if the video will be public. It's actually on live on YouTube right now. So hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
So this live on YouTube right now, they can actually see us on screen. So yes, it's actually already available. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll actually be able to share the video to after the session tonight. Norma, in terms of US, there's no seats reserved for the US because US is going to be a unique situation. You'll have to talk to Colette to get a price for yourself. So reach out to Colette to get that information. Gwen, I don't know if Sunwing flies from London. You'll have to ask Colette. You'll have to submit the form and see if they actually fly from London because I don't know.
They had a more limited schedule this year, Gwen. So let me know. Fill out the form, and then I will get you information as to when their London program is going to start or end.
Yeah, definitely. For any city, just go ask. Just go submit the form. That's the best way. Like we try to streamline it as easy for all of you this year because there's a lot of people trying to register. And so we want to make sure you get your information in, and then Colette will then slowly go through all the submissions and get a hold of you and let you know and answer your questions if you're what you need for your trip.
And we just want to reiterate too, please, please, please be patient and be mindful of how much time Colette is putting into this. She's doing this. She does an amazing job. And with everybody reaching out, it might take at least 3 business days for her to get back to your email. So please do not feel like if she hasn't gotten back to you within an hour, she's not gotten back to you. Okay. So I just want to make sure we reiterate that as well.
Yeah, I care. Thank you for that. But I care for each of you. So absolutely, I'm here. I'm here to help. And for those of you who've worked with me before, you know that I've got your back the whole way through. So absolutely, just reach out and know that once that I will be in touch with you, and that is a real pleasure to work together with each of you. So thank you all.
So on that note, I think that's the end of the session. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Kieran, let's let Kieran come unmuted for a quick
Poor
second.
thing, she hasn't talked.
She's talked a lot in chat, just not live.
The only thing I have to say to you is show up.
Yeah.
Join the P3 monthly, so you're part of the community. We're, as our motto, one of our mottos is, we're stronger together. It's easy to do many things in life when you have a buddy. It's more challenging when you don't. And for those of you who were looking for structure for the last 9 months, join the boot camp. You want to be told what to do, when to do, and how to do. Antoinette and I love telling people what to do. And I love when you do it. So you want to be told what to do? Come to me. I'll do that for you. And if you don't want this structure and you still want to just be kind of free flowing and ebb and flow and do what suits, what allows you to dance to your own drum, please join the monthly. We've tried to make something available for everybody. So I'll see you May 1st, either in the monthly and also in my diabetes class. I'll see you in the monthly for sure. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thanks, Colette. Thanks,
Thank you, Colette.
Thanks, Janice.
Bye.
My pleasure. Bye, everyone.